So you know what? I decided to make another video. In this one, I want to talk about leg strength or even legs versus the 2-to-1 ratio. Or it's funny how when I see people, they talk about, oh, I don't have a strong leg. I don't have a strong leg. And I mean, I didn't have a strong leg and really don't still. And so, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I want you guys to understand, if you don't have a strong leg, really how great that is, because carryover volume is fantastic in a sense, but the goal that all of us should have is to not have any carryover volume, because it's inefficient. It's like it's volume that you can't use until next week. So if your legs are even and you go and you look and you see that you have less than 100 points in carryover volume on one side and less than 100 points in carryover volume on the other side, then what you know is that your business is making absolutely as much money as it possibly can with every volume point. Because if you have points left over, then those points weren't used. So, a lot of times in the beginning, I don't hear it as much anymore, but a lot of times in the beginning, I used to hear that the 2-to-1 ratio was optimal. But I'm going to tell you, and I'll give a shout out to Jason Diebold again for this, because that's who I learned all my stuff from, is 1-to-1 is best, because you don't leave anything on the table, or you leave almost nothing on the table. If you've got a 2-to-1 ratio and you place a powerhouse over there in that strong leg because you needed a coach over there, then that carryover volume is just going to go, and you're not going to be able to take advantage of it. But if you've got a 1-to-1 ratio, then really what you can do, what I do when my legs are even is when I'm going to sign a coach, I'm like, okay, which leg has higher volume today? I'll put them over here. I'll put them over here. I'll put them over here, to where I'm constantly maximizing the comp plan for everything that I can squeeze out of it, with all due respect to corporate. But that's what we're supposed to do, right? Is maximize the comp plan. 2-to-1 is not the best way to go. And with graphical placement, I said, that there might be people with other opinions, but if they think that 2-to-1 is the best way to go, then they're wrong. 1-to-1 is the best way to go, because you're not leaving anything on the table. You should constantly be striving for a 1-to-1 ratio.